Hi guys, this is Joe popping on, and today I found some of the DBZ ones I've been looking for the new wave. I actually found the two I was actually most looking forward to out of the ones I haven't gotten yet. And the two I am talking about is, of course, number one is going to be Android 16. He is a new model. New model. He's a new figure for Funko and for the Dragon Ball Z line. And so, of course, he was my number one for this line. If you're new, you are 100% going to be top of my list. I'm like, instead of like another redesign and recoloring, this one is brand new and hands down, he looks awesome. He really does. And the other one is a little bit different. Like you would think it would be Goku or something like that. I actually really like Bulma because she looks different. um, she really does. She's got the big afro. Another different design for her. This is, I think, in the show when she's like kind of falling for Vegeta right before they have Trunks. I like this part. I think it's really good. It looks like it's a really good figure, and I love the different designs for Bulma that they've done. Because of course in the show she has all these different outfits and just looks. She's one of the few characters in an anime that I can think of that really changes her looks throughout the entire run of the show. Because of course we meet her in Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z, then she just constantly is looking a little different. So I really I appreciate that in a show. And I love that they're doing the different figures for her because she is one of the most important characters in all of Dragon Ball Z. Because without her, they would have never been able to find all the Dragon Balls, and the show never really would have started, or been able to continue. Because if they spent their entire time just trying to find the Dragon Balls, yeah, that probably they would never find them again. So without the radar. So here we go. We got Android 16. I'm going to open him up first because, once again, I said he was my most looking forward to figure for this line. They are coming out with him with a metallic variant for Walmart. But, once again, I'm not really a fan of metallic. I have maybe like 3 in my collection altogether of all metallic figures. They just don't really do it for me. It really has to be a very specific one, and it has to really make sense to me, or just I like it. I just saw it and I liked it. For me, I'm just not going to be hunting him down. But this one looks so good. Take a look. Android 16 with his little birdie pal that I don't think really sticks with him, but I think it just landed on his arm for the scene. But Android 16 is such a cool character. Really nice guy. Really important in the Cell Saga and the androids. I love the character. I really do. And I was so glad they put him in the new Dragon Ball Z fighter game as a plot point. I thought that was really cool. I appreciate that because I like the character, especially with having, I think it was Android 21 or 22. I forgot what she was called. The one who looks kind of like a Boo character. She's really cool looking. I hope they actually make a figure of her. But Android 16 looks so nice. And he's nice and big too because of course he's a giant in the show. Like he just stands head above everybody else. I actually was expecting them to kind of even do maybe a little bigger. But he's probably like the size of, maybe if you guys know All Might's figure, the size of him. So in relation to other figures, if you guys can picture that. Nice. Now Bulma opened up nice and easily. Once again, if you guys use a butter knife and just slide it along the back, it is the best way to open up your boxes without damaging them at all. Just do it nice and gently and just open with the creases. It'll never look like anything got touched. So stand warning for Bulma. She has a nice stand, which is wonderful because with that hair, I think it's going to be nicely needed. Let's put that one down. Here we go. Let's plop that into the foot hole. But here we go. We got Bulma. She looks awesome. I really love her like afro, weird, frizzy hair. It looks really cool. Take a look at the back. There's a lot of detail in there. They did such a beautiful job. Big kudos on that. The dress is really nice. Actually, a nice detail that has riveting detail. I'm not sure if it picks up on the camera. Um, but she looks really great. And once again, I believe this is the part in the series when, like, right when they get back from Namek, and she and Vegeta pretty much kind of fall in love, which I think is wonderful. So, and also, like, it goes with the Vegeta figure of him training in the time chamber. So, because it's all around the same time. So these were my two little pickups to add to my Dragon Ball Z collection. They just look amazing, and I have to say, out of all of them, these two were probably the top on my list for getting, because first of all, he is new. I hands down, a new character goes top to the list, and Bulma is a completely new sculpt. She is completely different looking than her sample, all of her other her figures. And that's one, as I said, I just love that about Bulma. They just really do a nice job with making her look different in each one of her figures. Because is this our third, or is yeah, it is our third. Sorry, I'm checking her in the cases right now, because we have her young, we have her on Namek, and now we have this one. I can't wait till they get the one for her in Super, because I really like her design in Super. But these two are amazing. Which one is your favorite for the line? Because I have to say, they are some pretty cool ones. I'm really looking forward to finally seeing Mecha Frieza. I haven't seen him yet. I don't think he's actually hitting stores, and Trunks, I believe, isn't hitting stores yet either. But I have to say, the Krillin one, if I find him, he looks really nice in the pictures with the Destructo disc. I want to see that Destructo disc. It looks like it would be really awesome. And it's nice to have a new Krillin figure, because we do just have his normal one, which I really like that one. With him. I like to have it next to Android 17. No, 18. Sorry. 17's her brother. And they just look good together. But I would love another one, and I do love his Destructo disc. Really hoping it has like teeth on it, like it's actually like a saw blade, like it is in the show. But once again, I haven't seen them yet in person. I've just seen the pictures and the images on the back, which are very unclear. But here's hoping. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Please leave a comment. Please tell me, like, which is your favorite of the new Dragon Ball Z characters. Please like, comment, and subscribe. As I've said before, it helps more than you will ever know. And I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So thank you all so much for tuning in and watching to the end. This is Joe popping on, and I'm going to be popping off. Doodles.